Hi YouTube. We had a question about what we use for our science for our kindergarten. And this year we are doing Science A, Biology, Botany, and Physics. Our children really enjoy this. So if you are interested in Sonlight for science, you can anytime go to their website, or they do send out a Sonlight catalog. And you can get just the science curriculum. You don't have to get the whole core curriculum. So this is where we got our Sonlight Science from. So what you'll get is you will get the instructor's guide. And you will also get a couple science kits. I'll show you those in a minute. And then you will get you'll want to get the children's encyclopedia. You will get a DVD that goes along with the science activities. And then for the books, you will get this Laws in Motion book. And then you will get Tadpoles and Frogs, Weather, How Flowers Grow, Caterpillars and Butterflies, Eggs and Chicks, and Under the Sea. All the products that we received are of wonderful quality, and we were really happy with it. So I'll show you how it all works. So the instructor's guide, you can either have a 5-day week or a 4-day week. And what it has in there you go. So I have more in my binder than just my science, so I'll just show you an example of the Sonlight part, the science part. So Sonlight Science goes for 36 weeks. So this is an example of week 5. So each day is wrote out for you what you are going to do. It has what they provide in the science kits, and then what you would provide, and I never ran into a problem of things that I would have to go and get. They're just things that you would have around the house. And it shows you, so each day of the week, it shows you exactly what you would do at a glance. And then on the next page, it would explain things as needed. So over there, it can explain things. And then it gives you the answers to the worksheets. And then they have worksheets to do with your children. And at age 5, sometimes they have like fill in the blanks and things like that. So they give the child a lot of the times. So for tomorrow's exercise, like here, they would cut out the words and paste the words. And so, but when they do have this area where you would write in, it's just like explain it to your mom and dad. So I have them just tell me the answer, and then I can jot it down in there. It's not a big deal. The worksheets are very simple, and like here it's just, drawing to the picture and such like that. So it's basically, you can just go through it and talk about it and make sure they understand what you just went through. And so they would, so for here they would cut out the answers and paste them on the worksheet. So it's really simple. It's really fun. We have done so many experiments that have just been a lot of joy, and it's really the kids are really understanding what we are doing. So basically the first 2 days you are working in book work. So like day 1 and day 2 you're working in the encyclopedia, and day 3, and then they have optional do-togethers, and those are like experiments or little crafts that you can do. But on day 4, that is always your science experiment day. And then day 5, that is kind of like one of the extra books that you get sent. So it's like these little books here are what you go through on day 5. You don't read them all in one day, but you just read a section. So day 5 is kind of a really easy, simple day, but sometimes by the time I'm on Friday, I'm ready for a really simple day. So that's how the main chunk of Sonlight Science is the 4 days. Then they just throw in the extra book on day 5. So that's how that works. So how do you do the science experiments? I'll show you that. So when you get your Sonlight Science curriculum, you would buy these kits that have a lot of the things in it that you would possibly use in the experiments. So there's all sorts of things in there that you would use. And then in this other box here, there's a lot of other such things, just miscellaneous things. And so anyways, it's really nice having that, just so you don't have to run around and ask people for things and trying to figure out what things are. So it works really well. So anyways, what you have is you have this science activities. So on day 4, when you're doing your science experiments, you would have a section in here. So like this would be one section. The section on air all around. And then it would have experiments that you can do. And those are the experiments that you would do on that 4th day. And then on this DVD, they show you how to do the experiments. So it works really well. They explain it in here, and they add a little bit more explanation than what's even in the book. So this is really nice to have, just to really get an idea of what you're going to be doing and see how it works. And so I've really appreciated this. Our kids really enjoy this. So we would watch this, and then we would read through this, and then do the experiments. So the first 3 days, you're reading and understanding a concept. The 4th day, you're going to do like a hands-on activity. And then the 5th day is a really easy day where you're just going to read a section from these books. And these books are really good quality Osborne books, and I have grown to love Osborne books, and we've really enjoyed these books as well. And so that is what Sonlight Science is like. We have loved it, and